Hi guys, this is me, the Soul Connector, coming back to inform your soul. Okay, and today I wanted to just talk about self-love, okay, and how important it is for you to give yourself self-love in order to gain everything that you want. Okay, and it starts with you. Self-love is a journey that we take that, it gives us appreciation for ourselves. When you'll think like this is automatic or we should already know this, it's like, we don't. We don't. And now information is everywhere, and love is becoming a big thing, and loving yourself is becoming even bigger. So I just wanted to get on here and speak from my experience about self-love and where I'm at now, and how the journey never stops. It's a continuous thing that you have to work towards and work on. And I want you guys to know, like, you're not alone. And, the things that you might be going through, somebody else is going through it too. And you can overcome it and you can do it. But everything starts with self-love. Okay, loving yourself is different. It's a wide spectrum on self-love. And a lot of people think like, yeah, I give myself self-love. I get manicures, I get pedicures, and I get my hair done all the time, and things of that sort. Is deeper than just doing that. Those things help. Those are good things to do to get the self-love, to make you feel a bit more confident within you. But it all starts, mainly mentally. Okay, and you have to work on this. We all have confidence one minute, and then the next minute we don't. It's okay. That roller coaster effect with confidence, it's up and down. It happens as long as we get back on point. Okay, to start, meditation is like a good way to still your mind, a good form to use to start giving yourself the self-love, because you have to set aside some time to collect your thoughts, to analyze, and just meditate on your life and what's going on with you. You must have time, quiet time, me time. You must, at least, let's say 10 minutes a day. But once you start giving yourself that much time, it's going to eventually go up. Okay, because you're going to be like, yeah, I need this and I need a little bit more. So you're going to go to 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Different, it's going to go up gradually, slowly. But it's crucial to, have that done. You must set aside some time to, just think about everything, and try to hear, the voices of God's source spirit, whoever you pray to, hear the voices, speaking back to you. Because you cannot hear them if you constantly moving, if you constantly, being distracted. So self-love is a long, hard journey that, can be conquered. But it takes a lot of courage. It takes a lot of discipline. It takes a lot of planning. It takes a lot of, a lot of, turning within you and being accountable for you. Okay, because it's like you have to, the way that we have been grown, how we grew up, is different now. Not saying that it was all wrong, but it's time that we start to think different, changing our mindset. Affirmations can help with that. A part of self-love, telling yourself that you are brave, that you are courageous, that you are patient, that you are loved, that you are kind, that you are ambitious. You know, you have to build yourself up, because with all the things that's happening in the world and how fast it's going, you know, sometimes you can fall into that low vibrational energy of like depression and, you know, beating yourself up, you know, looking on the internet, especially with the internet stuff, you know, comparing yourself to other people, and then you're feeling some type of way about you. But you got to stay focused. You got to stay focused on your goals, your dreams, your life path, your mental, and not worry about everybody else. Okay, so the affirmations will keep you focused and keep your eyes on the prize, eyes on the prize. Okay, and you know, doing the affirmations, you know, you can get you a journal to where you can journey in it. Okay, where you can write down, you know, how you feeling, and, you know, different things of your affirmations. I am. You know, I am strong. I am amazing. I am outgoing. I am um, whatever it is that you're trying to be. You know, put those I ams in there. And, you know, recite them to yourself here and there. You know, every day is a must. But, you know, you got a lot, you know, life throws you, you know, a lot of different things. So I understand. But you have to take care of you first. That self-love is crucial, and it's not for the weak. The self-love journey is not for the weak, okay? Because you got a lot of things that you got to do, okay? You got to go through taking care of yourself, taking care of your body, you know, because you're going to get in tune with you, and you're going to start to care more about you and your body and your mind, and it's going to be like a roller coaster. I mean, like a snowball effect, like, you know, you coming up with all these different things that you haven't dealt with, and then you got to, you know, deal with it, and now you got to start, you know, you starting to see situations clearer now. So now you paying attention to people energy. You're just really, you know, in tune. And now you got to cut away different people who you thought that was just going to be there with you, that was going to go on this journey with you. Okay, but you just come to, you know, God source spirit let you see, because you in tune with you giving yourself the self-love, so you in tune with you. So now you see like, no, this ain't what it is. This ain't what it is. And you probably be thinking like, I thought, you know, this was my ace coon boom. Now look, it's all, you know, I can't believe this. But everything happened in divine time, and it happened for a reason. So, you know, cutting off people, you know, it's a hard process, but giving yourself this self-love, it'll make it that much easier, because you'll have standards and boundaries, and these people just don't meet them. And just because they don't meet them, that's like, you know, give it a little try, and ultimately make the best choice for you moving forward. And a lot of these energies just is not on your frequency. Let's just put it like that. It's not on your frequency. So you're going to have to cut these people off, and letting go is, you know, is a hard thing to do for a majority of us, because you think you didn't let go, but mentally it's still roaming around. Okay, the energy is still there, and you really don't even know it. But on this journey of self-love, you gonna know it. You gonna know it. And it's going to be like, wow. But you got to be fearless and face it, okay? Face it all. Face it all. Getting in tune with your emotions. This is what self-love brings. It feels amazing. It's very tough. You have to see yourself, you know what I'm saying, in different lights. And all the lights is not good. And so a lot of people run from that. But we got to face the fear in the face. You know what I'm saying? Look fear in the eyes. We don't want no competition or none of that with fear. Cause you know, you look it in the eyes, but you walk past and you be friends with it. Shit. Be friends with fear. Fear ain't something that you need to be afraid of. Fear ain't something that you need to hate. Be friends with fear because fear teaches you things. Once you gotta face yourself, you gotta face the fear. This is it makes you look at yourself. And you have to not turn down or back down from it. You gotta, look it in the eyes and accept what it is. You gotta be strong. You gotta be strong. You gotta be tough. You gotta be stronger. That sounds something like that. But yeah, you gotta be like that. Or you gonna, back down and run and you don't even know this is what you're doing mentally and spiritually. But you got to step up and you got to look fear in the eyes. And, I advise you to be friends with fear. A lot of people, scared of, scared, let it scare you off. And then you stay up in this low vibrational energy because you afraid to go to the next level. No, fear, false evidence appearing real. It's not real. You just thinking too much and making it real. But it's not. Okay, but the self-love will help you conquer fear as well. Okay, and I'm just saying things that I went through, you know what I'm saying, from my journey, because it's not easy. It's a tough journey, but you got to keep moving. And you also going to go, after cutting people off, you're going to be feeling lonely. And you're going to go through a stage of, just feeling bored, feeling lonely, all of that. But you got to be tough. You got to have your ass on the prize. What do you want? What are your dreams? What are your goals? And that's what you have to focus on. This lonely feeling, this too shall pass. And you must know this. That's why you have to have faith in the unseen. Okay, God, source, spirit, the universe, faith within yourself, because we are gods and goddesses. In my eyes, we could do anything that we put our mind to. But at first, we got to learn how to control our mind so that we can start manifesting the things that we ultimately want. And it starts with self-love. Because once you get the self-love down pat, things start to flow. We in the flow again, okay? So you're going to go through the stage of, the loneliness, and you just got to push through it. And you can't just, try to do something else in order to fill that void. You're going to have to sit with yourself. You're going to have to evaluate your situations. You're going to have to look at yourself and not like it and be uncomfortable and start to like you. How you expect somebody to like you when you don't even like you? You don't want to sit down and spend some time with yourself because you can't even stand the things that you do. So you're going to have to tweak that personality, tweak that character trait of you. And you're going to have to make it better because this is part of leveling up. Leveling up, getting rid of those low vibrational negative thoughts and feelings, forgiving yourself in this time of loneliness, knowing that you can do this alone with God's source spirit and your spirit team, or a lot of people don't really believe in that. Some people just believe it's just them. Whatever you believe in, that, I'm not here for that. I'm here for the knowledge of moving forward and being strong and standing in your God-like energy. That's what I'm here for. So that's why I put the mask on. Don't pay attention to my face, none of that. Just pay attention to the word. Pay attention to what's being said. Okay? Because I'm just a messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. Okay? So yeah, that lonely stage is gonna be tough. Feels long, but you gonna get past it. You can do it. Okay, so yeah, and then you're gonna go through a stage with self-love of being frustrated. Okay, because you're like, this is a lot. This is a lot. Because once this self-love journey and you ready to level up, it piles up, because you going to a new level. You know what I'm saying? You got to be prepared. So God's source spirit start, letting you revisit, your past mentally. You're starting to forgive. You're starting to forget. You ain't gonna forget, but you're starting to move forward, and you're starting to stand up. You're starting to understand who you are, what makes you tick. And a lot of this stuff is frustrating. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, now you're starting to take care of your body more. You're starting to eat better. Don't you know it takes a lot to prep? It takes a lot to prep. It takes a lot to make your good water with your fruits and vegetables in it. It takes a lot to, exfoliate your skin and, doing all of this self-care, doing exercise. Now your bath time taking like forever, because you got all these different routines that you must do. Like when you used to just brush your teeth. Now you gotta brush your teeth, you gotta floss, you gotta drink mouthwash or whatever. These things is what's happening. This is what you all must do every day in order to keep this body of yours up and running correctly. Okay? Because you're not taking this with you. This body is here. You is borrowing this body. Your soul, your spirit is borrowing this body in order to navigate through earth. Okay, so once you let your body die out, not giving yourself the self-love you need, you fuck. Okay, so you gotta take you in a journey of self-love. You gotta take care of this body, if you like it or not. Shoot, you got to. And I got a big body. I got to do all of this every day, all day, scratching and scrubbing and exfoliating and oiling, and doing all of this and that. Okay, it can be tiresome, but it must be done. So you get frustrated at times. Like, when do this end? No, it don't. So you got to get used to it. You got to get used to it. And, get frustrated at people, places, and things. You just got to check yourself. And you keep your eyes on the prize. What do you want? What do you want? And you just keep moving towards that. And these steps is crucial to get there. And you will understand that once you give yourself this self-love. Because you're slowly building yourself up. Okay? So, you also will be, understanding and being who you are. Understanding, who you are totally. Once you get through all of these different stages of cutting people off, being lonely, isolating yourself, being with you, God's source spirit, reading, writing, learning. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get to the stage of the frustration because you got to do so much to, get towards your goal. But this self-love is a must in order to, be in a state of mental security and to get towards the financial security that you want. And the, physical security. Come on now. It's all of, and the spiritual security. Self-love is the gateway to all of those. And without it, you can reach it, but you're gonna, be in a state of agony, because if you're not serving yourself, all the money in the world ain't gonna feel good, because you're gonna be all messed up. What your inner self is a, direct vision or screen of your outer self, of what you surrounded. So you could be surrounded with, money and famous and, all the people, but then in the inside you just feeling empty because you ain't getting yourself this self-love, this me time. You ain't doing your affirmations. You still got people around you that ain't no good for you, that's backstabbing you, saying stuff behind your back, plotting on your life. And you just, you know, you're going to have to get into the space of, you know, understanding who you really are and standing in it. Standing in it, knowing, you know, I am a God. I am a goddess. And everything that falls behind that, because that self-love is going to make you feel empowered. It's going to make you feel confident because you see that you can do different things. You see that you can conquer the loneliness. You see that you can conquer, you know, being cutting people off and not feeling like you have to be around these people. And you're going to go through a stage of where they're going to be trying to say, you know what I'm saying, that you acting funny, or that you think you better than somebody, or, you know, different things of that sort, because it do comes off like that. But it's all about you though. And I'm sorry that, you know, the outer people, the outer world is feeling like that, but you cannot care. It's about you. So once you get yourself in a position to where you at your higher self, understanding who you are, you know, standing in your power, you know, conquering these energies that trying to knock you down, you know, then you can give back. And once your cup is full, it overflows and you give it to those who, you know, are in need, you know. But until then, you have to, you know, fill your cup up. And how you fill your cup up is with the self-love. It will always stay filled if you take time for yourself, meditate on yourself and on your life, not caring about anybody else at that point, and just really staying focused towards you. Focus on you and have a vision. God's or spirit will get you there. If you understand what I'm saying. You stay focused on you and have a vision. Journaling and all of that good stuff that's coming along with the meditation and the affirmations, building yourself up, all of that, God's or spirit is going to take care of you. You just have to take care of you. Have a vision, write things down with the things that you want. You could get you like a make your affirmation board, you know, put little notes, you know, around your room. This is for female and male, masculine and feminine energy, my gods and my goddesses. These things, you know, some people, a lot of people feel stuck. And these are good ways to, you know, take on that will mandatory get you to the next level. Mandatory get your mental in a good state. Mandatory help unblock these chakras, you know, so that you can be at your highest peak. You know, meditation is key. Quiet time. If you got to take, if you have to take a walk in nature, if you have to, you know, lock the door for you mothers who have all the children, lock the door on them kids and go in that bathroom for an hour and take you a nice long hot bubble bath. Get you a candle, take you a little wine up in there and enjoy yourself. This quiet time will make you feel so empowered to where you can take it on. You come out the bathroom, the kids standing there. Okay, what do you want? You're patient. You know what I'm saying? You are able to deal with it. This is how you're going to be able to deal with all the different things that comes towards your way. All the different, you know, you feel like they blockers, or, you know, different scenarios and situations that come your way. You'll be able and ready to deal with it, because you step back and got you some me time. Okay, so this is, you know, the last step of giving back, because you're doing this me time so that you can stand up in your power. You can be at your highest self. You can feel eternally happy and be at peace, because this is all is being done so you can be at peace within you. We all search for peace. Everybody want peace. Once you got peace within self, then you can vibrate at a vibration to where you can send peace off to everybody else. Okay, so this is just a little video I put on here about self-love and how it's so crucial that you guys, start to open your heart up more towards yourself, forgiving yourself, understanding that you can make mistakes, understanding that um, you are human, and be kind with yourself. Stop worrying about anybody else. Stop worrying about this person or that person. It keeps you off of it keeps you unfocused. Because if you paying attention over here, you paying attention over here. When you going to look at your goal? When you going to look at what you want? So you have to pay attention to you, yourself, and build yourself up. Okay? Love yourself more. What else? Just being more happier and understand that this is a process, okay? It's a process. Don't be hard on yourself. Forgive yourself for the things that you have done. Self-love, that's one of the things too, forgiving. You know what I'm saying? You got to forgive people. Whatever it is, forgive them. You allowed it to happen. And that's part of self-love, too, is we taking responsibility for you. Everything that happened in your life happened because you allowed it. I don't care what somebody did to you. You allowed it. You put yourself in a situation. You made a choice, and your choice got you to where you at. And you know what I'm saying? You made that choice. And once you realize that you made that choice, your heart will open up more because you're forgiving people that you had a grudge with, that, you allowed it to happen. But, you don't deserve, you know what I'm saying, different things. It's different circumstances. But I'm just saying overall, taking responsibility as a grown person. Taking responsibility as a grown person for you and the energy that you hold. All right? And some of forgiving those for when you were a child and something happened to you. I ain't gonna get all up into that. See, spirits might shut up. Okay, all right. I ain't gonna get all up in that. Okay. So, yeah. So I'm gonna get off here. This is a little bit from, my experience that I'm trying to, help other people with it. If I can help you just a little bit to be more confident, be more, optimistic, of your future, and just getting different ways to, be a better you. And it starts with self-love. Okay? And all right, well, good luck with everything. This is me, the Soul Connector, coming back to help inform your soul, bring you this much closer to you. All right, I love you guys. Good luck with everything.